Okay, so we're going to put this idea together with vertical and horizontal shifts. So they give us this function that we're going to graph. Now, notice the base here is 2. So that's that curve that we were, this is the parent function we were talking about. It looks like this. And the x-axis is the asymptote. Okay, that's the parent function. Now, what are we going to do to the parent function? Well, that 1 tells us if there's going to be a horizontal shift, it's going to shift to the left, 1. And then this minus 3 tells us it's going to go down 3. Okay, so now we can just pick up those points and do that. So I'm going to start with my y-intercept from the original, the parent function, and I'm going to go left 1 and down 1, 2, 3. And so it's right there. And then I can take the point 1, 2 and go left and down 3. And then I can take the point that was at 2, 4, left 1 and down 1, 2, 3. And then I need a little more graph paper, don't I? It's going to be the 1/2, which was at -1, is now going to be there. Oops. Be there, and then it's going down there. It's going to look like this. And then the asymptote actually is, my paper's cut off, but it's actually going to be right there at -3, at y equals -3. Because the whole thing shifted down 3, okay? So what do they ask us? State the domain. Domain, all real numbers. Range, it's going to be from -3 to infinity, but not including the -3. And then the asymptote, we already talked about that, y equals -3. Now you might have a question in your mind about the domain. Is it always going to be all real numbers? I don't like to say always. They could throw in some restriction or something weird or something. Pretty much it's usually all real numbers, but for a general exponential function. But I don't like to use the word always just in case.